On this episode, we're putting each other on the spot once again with the game of Disney Truth or Dare, and this is the Disney Cruise Line edition. Today's July 21st, 2026, and this is episode 888 of the Main Street Magic Podcast.
Jeremy and Rhonda are more than a little fond of Disney World, so they made this podcast to share it all with you. Reports and resorts, top 10 lists of all sorts, Main Street Magic's bringing it home for you.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Main Street Magic. I'm your host, Jeremy Stein, and as always, I'm joined by my lovely wife, Rhonda.
Hey guys!
If you want to be part of the community and join the conversation, get the latest theme park news, as well as live streams from the parks and resorts, head to Facebook and search for the Main Street Magic community and ask to join.
Make sure you check us out on the web at mainstmagic.com, as well as follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at mainstmagic, and on TikTok at MSM Podcast.
Planning a trip to Disneyland or Walt Disney World can be overwhelming and at times just downright frustrating. But don't worry, because Mouse Dining removes the frustration of booking Disney dining reservations, alerting you when they spot availability for your desired restaurant, date, meal, and time. Visit msmfriends.com to use this free service.
And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can get brand new episodes every Tuesday and Friday.
Are you ready for your bucket list trip? Our trusted partner, MEI Travel, will handle the planning so you can focus on the memories. They offer free vacation planning services and have nearly 20 years of experience creating memorable vacations. Visit mainstmagic.com/travel for a fee-free, no-obligation quote today.
Well, we are back off a packed, fun-filled weekend.
We are. And happy birthday, Rhonda.
Thank you.
When this comes out on Tuesday, July 21st, it will be Rhonda's birthday.
And Lacey, 16, was yesterday.
Yeah.
And hopefully she has her driver's license as of right now.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, because she's testing on the morning of your birthday.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But yeah, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I wanted to say happy birthday.
Thank you.
So what was this weekend before we dive
Birthday
into
weekend.
today? Yeah.
Because it falls on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and just with the way work works out, and unfortunately going forward, we have combined with the Lash and Spa of St. Augustine, which is good, but there's a lot less room in the salon because they're coming over. So I definitely have to work my days. Mm-hmm. So that works me on Lacey's birthday. That works me on my birthday. I did take off though to go do this with her. But so we were celebrating this weekend. We went to Orlando. Lacey wanted Airbnb because of Megan Maroney that she saw.
Yeah.
But no Disney. And the only Disney was in the bunk bed room, and it was Dory.
Yes, it was.
Everything else was like beachy, and
she
like
didn't want
it was super cute.
Man, it's hard to find an Airbnb in Orlando that isn't Disney or Universal themed.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, this one was very beachy except for that one room, which again was still technically beachy because it was Dory, like it was water.
It was super cute.
But
like,
yeah, it was great.
It was. It was. We had such a great time.
Did.
We went back. We took the kids to level 99.
Yes,
she thanked us.
Yeah.
In level 99, like, or like, did you have fun? Are you having fun? And she was like, yeah. And she was like, thanks. And we were like, what?
Yeah, she's not a big thanker.
Yeah.
What did the kids all think? Again, I keep saying kids. They
are kids.
Going to be the group that we had with us will be. I mean,
she's
age
the baby.
16 to 19. Yep. What did they all think of it?
They loved it.
Yeah, they had
I think
a blast.
They would love to come back.
Yeah.
We even talked about like, after Universal and stuff. So, which speaking of that,
yeah.
There was a deal that Jeremy.
Yeah, we'll have a little
up.
Universal content woven within these next few months. If you've been paying attention, Universal did this. I can't remember if it was last year or 2 years ago. They do this Florida resident ticket, which is $199, and it gets you unlimited visits, no blockout dates between now and December 16th at both Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure.
It's pretty amazing.
Which is amazing, because like right now they're also running for Florida residents a buy a day, get a day free to the two parks. And Lacey got one of those a couple weeks ago when she went. Tina actually got it for her birthday, and that cost like $180. So, you're looking at two visits and you've made your money back.
Yeah.
And that's going to include time during the holidays, both obviously Halloween, and we'll still have to pay out of pocket for Halloween Horror Nights and all. It doesn't include any thrills or perks other than the access. But, you really only got to go twice between now and December 16th to kind of make your money back. And we're already going to go for a day trip this Friday. So it really is like, it was too good to pass up. So we got it for Rhonda and myself, and we got one for Lacey. Because Tina's got an annual pass. Her daughter Cassidy, Lacey's best friend, has an annual pass. So it was like, you know what? I guarantee we're going to have Lacey visit at least twice in the next 5 months. Because part of me feels like December is right around the corner, but it's still 5 months away that we can use these.
It is, but we've got a lot going on.
Yeah, but it's not like you have 2 months or 3 months or something. We have a good amount of time.
And I feel like, again, if we use it 1 or 2 times, I feel like if that's all we do because of Disney, it won't feel so where we're paying and barely using
not getting the amounts worth. Like we will definitely get our money's worth. Yeah. Even now, like on a day like Halloween Horror Nights, we can go all day. We can get in early. We're going to see a concert at Hard Rock in November, right? Yeah. Like now you and I can go to the parks during the day. Yeah. And then do the concert at night. So I think we'll definitely get our money's worth. One thing I did want to mention at level 99 that we found out is that if you go to one of the screens where you're scanning your band to go into a game and you hit the little hourglass to see how much time is left in your playing time, there's also, we didn't know this before, a pause button. Yeah. You can pause basically for 30 minutes worth of time during your window. At least this is during a 2.5 hour window. Yeah. So as we were saying when we reviewed the, level 99, our first trip on that episode, we were like, man, you really shouldn't eat and get drink while your game time is happening because you're missing out. Well, you don't have to. You could pause, take a 30-minute break. You could go grab something to eat in the middle, come back, unpause, and you're not missing out on the game time. So I thought that was pretty cool.
I would think it'd be more or less for like the drinking people. Sure. Because I don't know if I would still want to take like that 30 minutes to
I don't want to eat a bunch of food and then continue playing games. Right. No. So, but we did have an absolute blast.
Oh my gosh.
The kids had a blast. We split up. So it was Rhonda, Tina, and I running around doing our games. The 4 of them were doing theirs. So we can tell you, teenage kids will love this.
Absolutely.
And again, we did it on a Friday. It was $40 a person. Yep. I can't think of anything else we could have done this weekend that would have entertained them for 2.5 hours at that price. You can barely go out to eat for that price per person anymore, depending on where you sit down. So,
100%.
So recommend level 99. But today we are back with another Truth or Dare episode. If you go back to episode 864, we had our Disney World Parks edition. In episode 870, we did our Disney World Resorts edition. Episode 876 was our Disney Springs edition. Today, we're going to do the Cruise Line edition. We will still have more of these coming. I know we're going to do a food one. I bet we can get a Disneyland one going. If anybody has suggestions, we'd love to hear them. Of course, if you're a member of Wonderland Crew, I will put this sheet up in Wonderland Crew so you can download it home. You can print it. You can play it. I know a lot of the Wonderland Crew members like to play this with their family after dinner or something. Nice. So you'll be able to do that. But here's basically the rules. Truths are like honest opinions, hot takes. Maybe they're unpopular cruise admissions or confessions. Dares are more like tough choices. So a lot of those are kind of an either or just a tough decision that you have to make. Get rid of this, keep that, whatever it may be. We will go back and forth for 10 rounds. We'll each pick truth or dare. We got them all printed out, about 20 of each of these in little hats here. I broke out a Universal Mardi Gras hat just for the new ticket occasion. So we're represented by both. We can go ahead and do a Universal. Maybe we wait and do the Universal edition once we've been back in there for a few months, because we were pass holders for a while. But, so you go ahead, you do it. Whatever you pick, you got to answer. So you can't back your way out or say you want something else. And if you need to, go ahead and defend that answer. So, Rhonda, I will let you start. Truth or dare. We got truth in the... You can't use this. She just looked at the steel card from the other game. You can't use the steel card here.
Why not? I still have it.
I guess you could. I mean, if I really picked one and you were like, no, I want that truth, you could go ahead and use your steel card that you held on to. All right, truth or dare, Rhonda?
Truth, I think.
Truth. All right, these were truths, right? Is what we figured out.
You said.
Okay. It should be truths.
Okay.
All right. This is if Disney announced a brand new private destination tomorrow, what would you want it to include? So, they're going to have Castaway Cay, they're going to have Lookout Cay, and they're going to have a new key. What do you want it to include there?
So
it's a new island, a new destination.
This isn't Dare?
Yeah.
This is truth?
This is a truth, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, new private destination. So, and again, it can include things that either of those have. I mean, it's like building your own. What do you like? Like, what does Castaway have that you love? What does Lighthouse have that you love? Or Lookout? And maybe what are they missing?
Castaway has seen the boat, period.
Yeah, so you want to be able to
pretty
see the boat
much
from
where you
your
are.
Destination. Yeah, I do agree
I think
with
I
that.
like that a lot.
Agreed.
I think that was really weird being on Lookout and not. I think I would just have the same as Castaway because I absolutely love Castaway. Yeah. I just might have a few like newer things like from Lookout. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of like, it's been a long time since I've been Castaway now, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, it's been 2 years since we got to experience Castaway.
Right. So
what kind of food are you looking at? What parts like again, what
the
parts of it do
food's
you
always been
enjoy?
fine to me.
You wouldn't switch it up?
No, because it's very, backyard barbecue, hanging out, burgers, dogs, like whatever. And that's all something, I would expect on an island basically / hanging out with some friends and stuff.
Yeah.
I would take Castaway and I would probably put the beach at Lookout at Castaway, like that, like nice sand and like I feel like a lot less of the seaweed in this stuff. I feel like
at Lookout, we had more at Lookout. There was more at Lookout.
Well, I'm talking once you get in the water. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, maybe then I'll just add that. I just would like a place like I don't know what.
Okay. Okay. All right.
There's mine.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and pick a dare. Dig down in here a little bit. Here you go. Rhonda will read it off.
You can only sail with adults or only sail with kids for the rest of your life.
I'm gonna pick kids because I hope to take grandchildren on a cruise one day. Technically, our kids are still kids. Are they still considered the kids even once they're adults?
Old like me?
Yeah, I mean,
am I considered a
right,
mom and daddy's
If your
kid?
parents were answering this question, can they say kids and still take us? I mean, no, but seriously, I love that Disney cruises have some adults only areas because they're much needed. But
I agree.
A Disney cruise without kids, even if they're not your own,
it
wouldn't be
weird.
a Disney cruise.
I agree.
Go do Princess or something maybe some of the Royal Caribbean. Some of the ones that maybe are geared a little bit more towards adults. Like same thing. Like, are there moments that I would love to go to the Disney parks and there could be no children? Sure, but at the same time, a lot of that's what it's about. Like, I enjoy watching the families enjoy themselves as much as I like enjoying it on my own. So, I think I would have to keep going with kids. Even when we're doing adult only sailings, like we haven't taken the children and it's been since 2022. Right. Our own kids. And they were kids at that time.
Yes, they were.
So yeah, I think you would really miss it. And you still have those moments of, the evening when there's clubs that are 18 and older, you still have the adults only pool area and stuff like that. So truth or dare, Rhonda?
Dare.
All right. I thought you were going to go that way.
How'd you know?
I'm a smart guy. Okay. Let's see. You selected. You only get one quick service location on board for the entire cruise. So think of some of the stuff that we've done. I mean, and I'm considering the buffets as the quick service as well. So, you're looking at everything.
Then I'd want the Destiny one.
Yeah. What about like top deck stuff? Well, you know what? No, let's go with that. Let's go with pool deck stuff. Let's not include the buffets. We're not including cabanas or any of that. So you're looking at, and again, we've been on 3 cruises, folks. We're not this cruise smart, I should say, as we are with the parks. But, you're looking at things like...
I would do the burgers.
The burgers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Goofy's Grill.
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
Yeah, because I would eat burgers from there and hot dogs. And
you can get tenders.
Right.
Fries.
Yep.
Brats.
Yep.
So you have kind of more of a selection.
Yep. Because I wouldn't want the barbecue.
Yep.
That's what I would want.
Okay. All right. I like that. I don't see I know the barbecue is different on the Castaway and Lookout and all, but I don't need the barbecue on board because it's never going to be true barbecue because you're not putting a huge smoker and all on the.
I thought you meant I really enjoyed the buffets because I felt like they had so many different array of.
I like Cabanas better.
Okay.
I think overall. Just because I felt like it switched up more on a daily basis. I felt we got the same stuff most days.
But there were so many different things.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, you could get everything from all types of cuisines, but I missed the sections of Cabanas. One day it was Asian, one day it was Mexican food, one day it was, Indian, I think they even had.
And that was at Destiny on the Destiny.
That was at Cabanas.
No, that was every day.
Oh, nah.
It was just
not
different
to that
sections.
Same level. Not to that level. But all right, I'm gonna go with the truth. Switch it up a little bit. All right. Read my truth.
Well, that's how I felt anyways.
Oh, it's all about you on that question. Well, it's all about you in general because it's your birthday.
Okay. What is your biggest Disney cruise pet peeve?
What is it? It involves kids. I'm trying to think. What was one of the issues I had when we did the Destiny? Was it kids sitting at bar areas or something? What was it? Or am I just making that up?
No, I think you're making that up. I'm trying to remember what it was too, but they were serving your own crab legs and you couldn't get your own.
You know what? That is my biggest Disney pet peeve. You know what? I'm going to go with that one, actually. There's still something that bothered me about children after I answered that last one. No, I missed it, because my definition of a lot of crab legs or a lot of shrimp was very different from theirs. And trust me, I'm going to eat it.
Yeah.
I'm not a take more than I'm going to eat type guy when it comes to buffets. I am very conscious about that and saying, you know what? I'm going to eat 10 crab claw clusters right now. Right. So let me pick them up. Same with the shrimp. I mean, I can go through a lot of shrimp, a lot of peel and eat shrimp. And so I didn't prefer having to go back 3 or 4 times. Yeah. Because they were giving me, 3 stone crab claws and half a dozen shrimp. I'm like, just load it. Give me 2 pounds of shrimp. I will eat it. So yeah, I'm going to go with that one. Thank you for selecting for me. Truth or dare? But you're 100% right.
Truth.
That's this one. I like to shake it up first for you. Oh, you know what? You know what I get? If we got to play the lottery. If we win the lottery, here's how we're going to do this from now on. It will be a live show. And do you remember when I used to work for the credit union and we do the home and patio show? And the one year we got that money booth that you stand in and it blows money all around you. You have to grab it. That's how we'll do these. We'll fill it. We'll have 2 booths, one with truths, one with dares. You have to get in the machine, turn it on. It blows them everywhere. Whichever one you grab is the one you've got to do.
Okay.
All right. But your question is, which Disney cruise ship has your favorite overall aesthetic? This could include ships you haven't sailed on. So I'm guessing you're going to probably stick to the 3 we have sailed on.
I'm going to say the Magic, only because I'm
Really?
sorry.
Oh, I was like,
Wish.
The Wish.
Because of that center walking in and the center, the
so grand,
princess
that grand
and
hall.
the grand. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do love Wakanda and I do love that. But, being a girl and being...
that enchantment and the more of the princess themed. Wow. I really thought you were going to go with Destiny and Heroes and Villains overall is where I thought you were just the overall ship aesthetic.
I mean, it was great. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely loved it. But
yeah, no, the Wish was stunning throughout. All right, I'm going to pick a truth for my next one. And here you go, Rhonda.
Which Disney cruise entertainment offering is the biggest draw for you?
The shows, the Broadway style shows. I think the Disney Cruise Line entertainment is absolutely unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
Through and through. All of it.
I agree.
But those Broadway shows, because they're accessible for us. Mm-hmm. Now they're off Broadway in the sense that, you're not going there to see the names that you see on Broadway, right? Like if you go to New York and you go to Broadway to see a show,
right.
it's the only thing that makes them seem off Broadway, and they still get big names.
Yeah.
And they still get some of the most talented folks you're ever going to see.
Yes, they do.
Right. And, but those shows just blow my mind, and when I look at the cost of even going to, the shows here up in Jacksonville, right? We've got the theaters up here. Yep. We went and saw Beetlejuice recently. I'm keeping my eye out for when Hamilton tickets go on sale. It can really add up. And if you want to go see several shows a year, which I would like, it costs a lot.
But they have
I know they
pass,
have
you know that,
I know
right?
that they do. And those people can get Hamilton tickets right now. Like they get first access. So I guess I could look at it, but again, who am I going to get it for? Just me? Right? I mean, because I think I would go see more shows than even maybe you want to.
Probably.
But what I'm saying is when you think of, the cost of a Disney cruise, which obviously is very, very high.
Right.
But when you have opportunity to see like 3 Broadway shows while you're on that cruise, and you think of what that would cost you in a very accessible, smaller theater, where you're going to get a good seat no matter what, you're going to see the most talented folks, in entertainment, like it just blows my mind that you get that. A lot of the other entertainment is outstanding. I mean, from singers and bands and, I think of like DeVille's Lounge and the entertainment in there, like it's amazing. But these Broadway shows, talented. You can't find anything like this outside of going to a Broadway style theater or play. So that's my answer, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay.
Truth or dare?
I'll take a dare.
Dare. Alrighty. And right off the top, rank these 4 in under 30 seconds. Food, entertainment, relaxation, and service. Go.
Let me see the words again.
You can go ahead and look at them. So food, entertainment, relaxation, and service.
Service, food, entertainment, relaxation.
You're going 1, 2, 3, number 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yeah.
Say it again.
Service,
Yep.
food, entertainment, relaxation.
That's pretty good.
The service
I put entertainment second over food, personally.
Okay.
But yeah.
I mean, the food is so good. The service is just
phenomenal.
Completely top notch.
Phenomenal.
I mean, I feel like it just keeps getting better and better each one we go on. I don't know if it's because they know, like, we have sailed quite a few times now. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's just, I don't know. It's just wonderful.
If you take the best Disney World interaction you've had with a cast member, that's like every person you interact with.
Oh, 100%. It's amazing.
From your rotating servers, and all to, the folks that are serving your coffee, to the ones working at the buffets, to the ones working outside the buffets, to the ones in the shops, to the ones like just walking around the photo, like it just blows my mind how good it is.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with a dare as well this time. And here you go for you to read.
All right. You can only attend one onboard show each cruise. Dang.
So if I had to pick like all the ones we've seen, well, I could pick stuff that we haven't seen. Hercules blew my mind.
That was amazing.
I assume that's what that question mean. I mean, I did these, so I should know. But yeah, Hercules I thought was absolutely incredible.
So is that what you're picking?
I would pick
you
Hercules.
Could only see one.
Like we haven't seen one of the ones I really, really want to see is Moana.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
We haven't seen it. But I feel like, first of all, the Hercules soundtrack is probably my second favorite Disney movie soundtrack behind Princess and the Frog.
Okay.
So I could listen to the music over and over again.
Okay.
The cast that we saw was absolutely unbelievable.
That was
and it is such a large scale performance, the set pieces, the puppets, the everything, the music. It is just, it blew my mind. I loved it. So I would go with Hercules. Hercules. All right. 5th round, round of truth or dare.
I'm going to do another dare.
All right. Oh no, I'm shaking. He's taking the ones off the top. Okay. You can only book one stateroom category forever.
Oh, that's so simple. A veranda.
You would never go. You would never go back from that. Would you ever book a non-veranda just to see what it's like? Would you ever do just an ocean view or a?
I don't.
To either save money or just to experience it.
Part of me says no, because the last time we were on there and we had room service and we had it's like come to our room. We woke up, come to our room. We have coffee and we just sit on the back on the veranda. That was one of my favorite moments. Like,
yeah, we will work that in every cruise we
and
ever
then
do
even
forward.
like waiting outside, like waiting, like, all right, well, I'm gonna go wait. Jeremy's still getting ready or something. Not that
or we're
he
waiting
would
on your
be,
parents
or waiting on my parents.
We're just
It was just
let's just go sit out there.
It was just so
until they're ready.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then every night I like to look at the ocean.
Yeah.
I like to go out there. It's almost kind of like I'm saying goodnight to the ocean.
Yeah.
I go out there every single time. I go out there and I just look around and I'll look and I'll see if there's any boats. I'll see, I love seeing the water that's so blue from the lights on the ocean from our cruise boat. I would want to save money, but if it's not a major significant savings, I really would just want the veranda every single time.
I agree completely.
Because I think too, with my motion and having the patch, just having that fresh, real, like breathing in the salty, even if it's the salty sea air, it's so refreshing.
Yeah.
I
wish that they could have screens so that you could just keep them open all the time. But if you do, you're going to get a bird. So, you know what I mean? Like, I wish you had screens. Like, if they had screens.
But then
right?
it'd still bring in the warm, because the air is not.
Well, but depending on the time of year,
cold.
depending on the evening and the temps.
Okay, that makes sense.
Would you ever, if they had screens, would you sleep with the slider open
Absolutely.
and a screen, right? How cool would that be?
Absolutely. I mean, I've seen TikTok or whatever it's called where they take the single mattress. And
don't do that, Pete. Please don't do that.
I know. I'm
yes,
just saying.
Have
you seen it? Yeah.
I've seen people do that.
But I would not want to because
No.
of so many things that, in my opinion, I feel like would happen, or I don't know.
Yeah,
I just wouldn't feel.
I mean, I wish the resorts had screens on their doors. Like, again, when you think of a cool Florida evening and being able to keep. Maybe you're not sitting out, you're at a deluxe resort. Maybe you're not sitting out on your balcony, but you're in your room hanging out and you want that cool air. You want, the sounds of at Animal Kingdom Lodge and the safari, whatever it may be. I wish that you could keep those open without fear of birds or bugs or anything else.
Right.
Getting in. I'm going to go with another dare. Here you go.
All right. You can only sail one Disney ship for the rest of your life. Which one? Dang.
I mean, I'm thinking beyond the ones we've done.
Correct.
But it would be really hard for me not to do the Destiny.
The Destiny, just the ship itself, not the class. Okay.
What?
Never mind, because I just remembered the wording. It was one ship, not the class.
Yeah, one ship, not class. Class though, I would still go in the Wish class.
Okay, I just heard to say what was
because of the bigger ship. Like,
yeah.
I loved the magic and I loved how small and quaint it was. But I have to think if we've been going on cruises every other year. If we get to a point where we're doing them every year, I would just want that size of ship, especially knowing now that, I don't really see us unless there's a last minute deal and you and I find a way we want to get away for a weekend and do a 3-nighter. Like, we're not going to do a 3-nighter ever again. most
Yeah,
likely, or a
yeah.
4-night even.
Right.
You know, we really loved the 5-night. We'd like to work our way up to a 7 at some point or whatever it may be. But it's like, you know, when I think of having all the things to do,
Right.
and all the things to see, and all of the available options, the Wish class is so perfect for that. When I think of the aesthetic and the decor, I love the heroes and villains.
Yeah.
I absolutely
That was
loved
cool.
it. I love that you're on one side of the ship going up the stairwell and it's nothing but villains. And on the other side, you're nothing but heroes. And the way that they intertwined was just absolutely amazing.
I would love, I think, to go on a smaller ship for a longer time
And see how it
to
is.
see how it is, to see if you do more relaxation because you're kind of like,
Oh, we kind of did the stuff.
right.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. All right.
Yep.
Now what?
No, I agree.
Oh, let's relax. Let's
Yeah.
lay out. Let's.
Yeah, we'll have to look at doing a longer cruise on a smaller ship. All right, Rhonda, you are up. Truth?
Truth.
Or would you like it? Oh, you're going right for the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Okay.
All right. What's the one Disney cruise memory that instantly makes you smile?
Oh, well. Probably the photographer with my parents and my
Yeah.
mom, and just then having that interaction
Yeah,
with her,
I'm
and then her
smiling thinking of
her looking for us, and like, why are you not in my?
Yeah, she got
line?
mad at me when she thought we were going to see another photo
Yep,
pass
it was
photographer
amazing,
first.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know,
So many things, but
Oh,
that
for
one, because
sure.
like I feel like I can smile / laugh.
of course. And we said this back when we were doing our Destiny review, you know, you come across so many wonderful cast members at Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go to the same place 3 days in a row, you're not guaranteed to see that same cast member 3 days in a row
Right.
at Disney World.
Right.
You know, if this was Disney World and you
Mm-hmm.
encountered such a wonderful photo pass photographer in front of the castle, right? And
Yeah.
you're like, hey, we're going to go back tomorrow and get some more photos for whatever reason. They're probably not going to be there. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. So you get to actually build these
Yeah.
relationships with the cast members.
they ain't got
they're on
nowhere to
this-
go.
Yeah, they're on the same cruise as you are.
Right.
Right? So it's just amazing. You know, that's down, again, to your servers, your bartenders,
Right.
you know, even the folks that are working up at the buffets and some of the quick service restaurants.
Yeah.
I should probably go with the truth, I guess, because I did 2 dares in a row. So here you go.
You don't have to copy me. I'm just kidding.
No, oh my goodness.
Which Disney cruise restaurant would you skip on your next sailing?
Enchante.
Okay.
Yeah. Enchante. You know, as far as a paid one goes.
Yeah.
And, you know, it stinks because I would love to do it again sometime to go, hey, was it us? Was it that? Because still everybody raves about it so much. But I'm not going to do it for the cost.
They might really like French food. I think we've decided.
Chuck and Amy loved it. And you're telling me, knowing them, you think they love caterpillars, skinless caterpillars normally.
Okay.
So I don't know. I don't know what it was that made our so, because they only sailed what, 2 months before us. I think they went in February.
Mm-hmm.
We went in April. But
the food wasn't
for the
bad.
cost-
We've decided that. It was just not.
But some of it was, that pigeon pie was not a good dish. I don't think that
I
had to be
didn't
with.
think it
I don't
was
think
that
that had
bad.
anything to do with being French or not.
Well, I didn't think it was that bad.
I think it had to do with
You
having
did.
layers of poultry.
You did, but that's beside the point. The point is, you would skip it, and I would agree. I would never
Yeah.
want to try it again.
If we're not talking paid, if we're talking like rotational dining, I love the theming and I love the idea of the Marvel restaurants, but the food has not been good on both of the ones
Oh.
that we've done. It just isn't good.
It's just plain.
It's very, very plain, you know? So that's the only other one I would
But think about
skip.
it. Let's think about it. You have 3 rotational dining, right?
Right.
Like, I feel like Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. I mean, let's be 1,000% honest. Your dad would totally eat at Marvel,
Oh, 100%.
but it was just a little plain for us.
Right.
We loved the Lion King one.
Oh, loved Pride Lands. He wouldn't
because-
touch a thing there.
Correct.
Right.
So I feel
But
like
he's not playing this game.
No, I'm saying
Yeah.
if you think about it, the rotational dining, it's kind of like the Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
If everything is plain,
correct,
it's not good. If everything is not plain, it's not good either. Right? You're saying you get a rotation
3 different
of things. No, I do agree with that.
Do you like, yeah.
No, I agree with that completely. Like Pride Lands, nobody can see my hands. Pride Lands is up here. It's up top.
Right.
Marvel is down here. It's in the bottom. In 1923, finds itself somewhere in the middle.
Correct.
So very Goldilocks. Yes,
and
you are correct.
I feel that, that's awesome because the rotational dining, you could like go, well, we've eaten plenty of Marvel and I don't feel like having plain food. So we're going to skip it.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that in my opinion.
Yeah. Do you think they would let me bring in a bag of crab legs that I got from the buffet that morning and just bring them into Worlds of Marvel and be like, you know what, guys, I brought my own food. I don't need your plain pasta. All right. Truth or dare, Rhonda?
I'm going to do a dare.
A dare? Okay. You didn't sound too sure. Are you
I
sure?
know, I started to
No turning back now.
Ooh, let's get this big,
you got a
thick
long one. All right. Disney announces a new ship tomorrow. It can only be themed after one Disney movie or franchise. What do you choose? So it could be a franchise.
Ooh.
That's a tough one.
That is a really good and bad, tough one.
Yeah.
Frozen.
Oh, an entire
All
Frozen ship.
You
now, would you go with the smaller class ship or a larger class ship?
Probably smaller.
Yeah.
You have Frozen 1, 2, and 3.
Yep.
You have...
Yeah, with 3 coming. Yeah, you do.
That's what I mean.
You have the...
You have Her Birthday.
Frozen Fever.
You have Frozen Fever.
You got the shorts, all the Olaf shorts.
I would have all of that added into it. And the only reason, because I started to say Toy Story, but I didn't. I liked Toy Story. I just, if I had to,
I don't think there's enough to venture in Toy Story, like outside of, you know what I mean? Like there's not enough. Yes, you could do so much.
So many. Yeah, there's so much with Frozen.
I would want a Broadway show that is a one-man Olaf show retelling Disney classics the way that he does in Olaf Presents shorts, right?
That'd be fun.
How good would that be? All right, I'm going to go with the truth, so don't copy Rhonda. I hear about that for the rest of the day. All right, here you go.
Oh my goodness.
All right, truth.
What's your favorite thing about Castaway Cay?
Oh man, it's hard to pick because I love Castaway Cay. Castaway Cay is one of my favorite places on earth. I think it really is.
Really?
I absolutely love it. It is truly like, I don't get Wi-Fi there, and I think I remember we don't get great cell phone reception, right? So you're just disconnected. You're so disconnected.
Well, I mean, we don't even take our phones because of we're still on airplane and you still
true. But again, it's just God, my favorite thing about Castaway.
You have to pick one thing, bro.
Sitting on the adults beach, taking a chair right there into where the water's still breaking and coming up, and sitting in there with your feet out and just looking out into the vast sea and ocean and seeing the ship over there to the left, and not having your phone, not having whatever, and just truly relaxing, and just like it's like meditation. Okay. So that's what I would go with. All right, truth or dare, Rhonda, which one are you going with?
I'm going to go with a truth again.
Truth. Okay.
I think.
There you go.
Or truth, yeah.
Oh, I got to read
Sorry.
it. Remember. Okay. Which Disney cruise lounge would you spend an entire evening in? I wish I got that.
Disney Cruise Lounge. Would I
spend
an entire
bar
evening?
Lounge. You got
Haunted Mansion.
Oh yeah, I feel like that's totally the answer.
Yeah.
I don't know what other way to go.
Yeah.
100%. Why compared to so many other wonderful lounges? Why Haunted Mansion specifically for you?
I love it's my favorite ride ever.
Yeah.
And it's just so cool in the way everything is, and it's dark, so I could spend an entire evening, but I wouldn't want to spend like every evening, every night in the same one because it would just be too much.
Yeah.
But
yeah. No, that was going to totally be my answer.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with a dare. this time. And here is my dare. Oh, I got a long one this time. Here you go. Let's see.
Choose one Disney cruise souvenir. You'll receive free every sailing, but you can never buy anything else on board. Okay. So choose one. A Disney cruise souvenir.
I get it for free
You'll
with every
receive-
sailing, but I can't buy any other souvenirs. Interesting.
Correct. Yeah.
I would go with the Spirit jersey. I'll go with the Spirit jersey.
Okay.
I am so sad, and I know I'm sure I know I could pick one up online or whatever. Disney Magic Spirit jersey.
Oh.
But like I want to cruise the Magic again just so I can get a Spirit jersey. Like, because to me that's one where I want to have been. I want to buy it on the ship.
Right.
Like I don't want to now just go and just I can find it online somewhere or whatever and
But
buy
you
one.
did-
I probably still
but
might.
you
but
did.
We did cruise it.
It's
so,
not like
yeah.
you didn't.
Right.
Like I'll never forget when Jossie got me the Disneyland shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I never wore it actually
Yeah,
until
we went.
We went to Disneyland. I just felt weird.
Yeah.
So
No, I agree. Like
Now,
remember when we were
like,
out at
yeah.
Disneyland and they were bringing out the 70th stuff,
Yeah.
and I really wanted one of them, and you guys kind of talked me out of it, but you were right. We were like, you're not going to be here. The celebration hadn't actually started yet,
Right.
So we didn't experience it, and obviously not getting that opportunity. And it was like, all right, I'm not going to get it because you're right. I don't want to wear something I didn't actually attend.
right.
All right, your pick. We got 2 rounds left. Truth or dare, Rhonda?
What do we always finish on? You
Dare.
All right, I'll do another
You
truth.
do another
then.
truth? All right, here you go. And your truth question is, which Disney cruise souvenir is actually worth buying? So a souvenir question off of my souvenir question. What's one you think is actually worth buying?
Obviously, a type of shirt or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or well, my Disney Pandora
I was gonna
charms.
say.
Sorry. So that to me.
Yeah. Would be
'Cause
the
I have the
Pandora
cruise,
charms. 'Cause
yeah.
You have one for every cruise we've done. Mm-hmm. If you were answering my last one, is that what you would have picked? So you'd get
I
a
would
free.
have to.
Imagine getting a free.
'Cause I couldn't
That's right, because you couldn't buy one.
Buy one. So I would have
Yeah.
to.
That would be pretty cool if you were just guaranteed you got that cruise ship's
Yeah.
charm every time you cruised.
I just don't think I need to do any more flipping inaugural ones, man.
I know, because those are the sets all the time.
Yeah,
right?
and they're,
you
expensive, But the Magic was just a Magic one, just a regular one. But then all the rest have been inaugural. So it's the Wish, the
Yeah.
Destiny. So
Yeah. All right. So you picked a truth. I'm going to go ahead. You know what? I'm going to do another dare. I'm going to finish this one with a dare, and then,
another dare.
yeah, you ruined the surprise. All right. Okay.
I just
I know we do it
asked
every
you.
time. All right. What is my dare?
One Disney Cruise Line activity becomes a paid upcharge. Which one hurts the least?
Cruise activity that all of a sudden they start. You know what? Trivia. If they said every time you want to do trivia it was $5 a person or something, I would be perfectly okay with that.
Oh, which hurts the least. Oh, you
Yeah,
pay
I
the
think
$5
it's
every time.
yeah, I think it's because right now trivia is included, it's free.
Oh, yeah.
Or you know what? I mean, I don't know if I don't know if the shows would be considered an activity, but if they said you got to pay $25 a person, they shouldn't do this ever. But if they said you got to pay $25 a person to see the Broadway shows, I'd be like, okay, who do I make it out to? Like,
Yeah.
you just add it to my stateroom. Like, what do you do? But
Yeah,
no, trivia. I
that's
think
true.
if there was a fee to do trivia, I think it would be worth
Or
it. It's some of the
bingo,
best hour.
right? Or
Bingo,
is-
yeah. Well,
because isn't it?
well, bingo does the buy-in pots.
Okay, because
correct?
I'm
Yeah.
like, daggum, because
We've not done the bingo actually.
wanna do that.
I know we need to. That's one of the ones we need to work into our next cruise very much. So, all right, we're throwing away the truths. We're
You did a
finishing.
dare.
Oh, I did a dare. No, I did. Did I? Oh yeah, I did do a dare. All right, we're throwing away the truths. We got to do a dare. So, final round, Rhonda. You can only visit one Disney cruise island every sailing forever. I think we know.
Castaway Cay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of.
I did not dislike the Lookout
Right.
House Point. Lookout Point.
We didn't. Lighthouse
just-
Point. Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point. right? Yeah.
Lookout Cay.
Too many names.
We
didn't like
Lookout
it as
Cay.
much as Castaway Cay.
Right.
Right?
Again, it's hard because it's just like the what was it when we went to Coronado and we had club level.
Yeah. And
then we went to Poly.
Yeah.
I think if we would have done, and again, I still have said, give it 5 to 10 years and Lookout Cay might be what Castaway kind of is now. So I just feel like if we would have done Lookout Cay first, I'd have been like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is amazing.
This is amazing. And then I'd have been like, oh my gosh, at Castaway.
Yeah, I agree.
So.
Agree completely. All right. One more dare to finish this off for me. Here you go.
One deck activity disappears forever. Aquamouse, Aquaduck, or movies under the stars.
Oh, so the slides of the movies. Yeah, I'd get rid of the movies under the stars. Because we don't fully ever experience an entire movie.
And
it's more of that, like, hey, let me grab a late night slice of pizza.
Right.
Let me sit and watch 15, 20 minutes of a movie. To me, it's just like movies under the stars at the resorts. I think it is one of the coolest, favorite things. But we're never going to sit and watch an entire movie.
We did when
there's
they were
other,
young.
but there's other things to be doing.
/ they do have the theater on
Yes, they do.
the boards.
Yeah.
On boards.
Yeah.
On board.
On board. Yes, they do.
Sorry.
Yeah, which we actually went in and checked out for the first time on the Destiny. Caught a
Right.
little bit of
Right.
Zootopia too.
Right.
Now, that is one that I could see maybe taking advantage of in the future when it's, again, late night. And it's like, you know what? Everything else is kind of closed down.
Right.
Let's just go watch a movie. I'm not ready to go to bed. I just want to experience this.
Right.
All right. That will wrap it up for Disney Cruise Line Truth or Dare. If you love our Truth or Dare series, you'll be able to download this one as well as all the others if you join Wonderland Crew at wonderlandcrew.com, or they are for sale individually if you just want to buy a specific one. Once we're done at the end, I'll put them all in one nice and neat package. So check out wonderlandcrew.com for our Patreon group. If you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, you get brand new episodes every single Tuesday and Friday. And then, of course, Rhonda and I would be super thankful if you could please leave us a rating and review.
Because it helps our show grow.
That's all we've got, and we'll see you real soon.
Jeremy and Rhonda are more than a little fond of Disney World, so they made this podcast to share it all with you. Reports and resorts, top 10 lists of all sorts, Main Street Magic's bringing it home for you.